When there are cultural distractions in the church, we've got to keep our eyes on the main thing. At my last church, I led a group over to Spain. We were partnering with a local church in a place called San Sebastian. They had this lovely beach, and overlooking this beach was a mountain. And on top of this mountain was a statue of Jesus. And I was privileged on this trip to bring my oldest son, Hayden. And at the time, he was only 13 years old. And he spotted this statue of Jesus right away because he'd just written a report at school in Rio de Janeiro. And he was sort of infatuated with the statue. And on this first Sunday that we were there, we were very privileged to celebrate their 10-year anniversary. And I preached. We had dinner on the grounds. And then the whole church and our team made our way down to the beach. Not to swim, not to get tan, but we were going to have baptisms. So we're making our way down to the beach. We're a big, long line of people from this church. My son, Hayden, had run on up ahead, and he was kind of still enraptured by that statue of Jesus, and he's taking pictures with his camera. And out of the periphery, I noticed something about this beach, that this is a European beach, which is different from the beaches that I knew in California. It's way different from the beaches of Carolina. On a European beach, you can get tan everywhere, because it's sort of a clothing optional situation, if you know what I'm saying. And then my next thought is, where's my 13-year-old son? Because I'm thinking, if my 13 comes home with pictures on his camera of a nudie beach, my wife's gonna kill me. And so I start darting through the crowd. I'm running on up ahead. Hey, Hayden? And I spot him and I run up beside him. Hey! And I kind of come alongside him like this, and I'm trying to block off his periphery because I know what's over here. And then I start asking him, now, have you noticed anything about this beach, son? Now, just be honest with Dad. And he says, Dad, I was just looking at Jesus. And I said, that's right, son. You just keep your eyes on Jesus. And that's what we got to do, right?